Morning, everyone. Welcome to the Build Your Future with Digital Broadcasting live webinar by MIU. I'm your host for today. I'm Hasna. And today we have two amazing guests lined up for you. The first is an alumni of MassCom at MIU, Prasnaa Subramaniam, creator of the Ojas channel, where a YouTube channel where she explores haunted locations and films entertaining content. And she has nearly 100K subscribers, which is an amazing feat. So congratulations to her. And next we have Ms. Kalevani Ganasegaran, a lecturer of mass communication at MIU and the face behind the popular travel YouTube channel, Me Time Tamil. So welcome to both of you, and I hope we have a great session today. So first off, I would like to have both of you introduce yourselves and your channel. Maybe we can start with Prasna. So how did you come up with the idea to create your channel?
Okay, hi. My name is Prasnaa. Before I start telling that, I give my short introduction, and I did my diploma and degree at for mass communication course at Manipal International University. So this channel I start on 2019. I come up with idea. Actually, I really I want to face the fear. So what I did is to create a content related to those things. So from that, I start creating content, and now it's going to reach 100K.
That's really amazing. Because it's not easy to get that confidence to start up a YouTube channel. What about you, Ms. Kale?
Okay, for me, as you all know, I'm a lecturer from Manipal International University. Okay, one thing is about I believe mass communication. It's a endless learning about mass communication is an endless journey, and I'm keep exploring about it. I'm learning every day, day by day. I'm learning something. So it gave me some time to learn and then make that confidence. And I've started the channel, and I love traveling, obviously. So it's all about traveling. So I love to share traveling and amazing temples, unique temples and all that. That's how I've started my journey in YouTube anyway.
I love both of your content, if just saying as a host. But Prasna, why did you choose mass communication and what motivated you to push yourself? Because usually when you see most students who join mass comm and Manipal, they think it's a very easy subject, so they don't reach its full potential. What motivated you to try harder?
Okay. After my SPM, so I was thinking what course I should do. So after discussion with my parents and my family members, they said do what you love. Then I was thinking, and that time itself, I have interest to in media side, something behind the screen, like editing, handle camera, those stuff. Then I was searching about the course, and I found mass communication. Then I do some research about it. Then after that, okay, I contact Manipal and I just join.
Okay.
Most of people thinking that mass communication is just related to communication something, but there is a lot of variety choices for us to explore.
Why do you think that students don't realize the full potential of what mass comm has to offer? Like, why do you both of you? Why do you think they don't realize that?
Because we call it a prejudice or it's a stereotype, say that, oh, you're a mass comm, you're learning mass comm, so you're the one carrying the camera all around and taking pictures. That's what they picture about. It is not about handling the camera. So now we have the mobile phone in our hand with the filters and all that. Doesn't mean you are a professional photographer and all that. It is a complete different journey. All right, because mobile phone, it's packed with some element inside. But holding a camera, DSLR camera, and taking a photograph, it is a different it completely a different thing. And we have something to learn about. Okay, even how you're holding the camera also matter how your content will be. All right. And beside that, we have various, like what Prasna mentioned. Like, it is not only about holding the camera and taking picture or taking video. It is more than that. You explore a variety of you can say it's various of expertise. For example, you learn about how to create the content for films, and how you create content for the television and all that. You can have a wonderful story, you can have a wonderful concept, but you don't know how to present it. If you don't know how to present it, surely it won't be, it's something ineffective. Am I right? So content plus the technical aspect, they come together. That is mass comm. And not only about film, TV program, radio and all that. Okay, we have how to now the world is fully of digital world. Okay, so we need to learn about how to impress the modern readers, online audience, web designs, and how to write for the new media. And of course, okay, like for example, how you can attract your audience to the YouTube. It's all a research. We have an in-depth study for this. So that is mass comm is all about. I think people should learn the full. People should explore the full potential of mass communication, I guess.
Definitely.
It's completely a stereotype, or we can say it's a prejudice about mass communication is all about.
Definitely. But hopefully, the two of you, we can help break that stereotype as well. Before I continue to the next question, I would like to let the participants know that if you have any questions, please just drop them in the chat box below and we will answer them later on. Okay, so the next question, I think you guys mentioned this. Standing in front of a camera takes a lot of confidence. So do you think that your face value determines your success when it comes to YouTube?
I think we should ask Prasnaa this. Prasnaa, what's your opinion on this?
Okay, if you ask me, I guess face value, it's important. Yeah, I guess it's not that important. The real thing is important to achieve or to be a successful person in digital side. Our effort, we should never give up to create a content. We should never give up to put our effort to create a content. So beside that face value, real talent is the important thing.
Interesting take on it. Okay, and obviously, when you post content on YouTube, you tend to receive like negative feedback or criticism. How do both of you deal with that? Do you take it constructively, or how do you deal with that?
For me, I've started my YouTube channel. I would say that I'm a least confident person would be. Okay, I don't want to show my face, and I just feature my friends, close friends, and some of them, ask them to be in front of the camera, and I'm just giving the content to them. But what I found out, see, I'm the one creating the content, and I feel like I couldn't get 100% from the person I featured in the video. So I feel like, why don't I show myself, and then I do the video myself. And I think I should thank Prasnaa. Prasnaa is the one, although she is my student, and she's the one gave me full confidence that, Miss, you should come up and show your face, and people will respect the content, not your face. All right. And then if you're doing something better, then definitely people will appreciate you. Although you're being a lecturer or what, okay, your teacher can be anybody. Your student, your child can be your teacher as well. So I think I should thank Prasanna for this. And Prasanna told me you should come up and show your face. Don't worry. People would have give you negative comment. Doesn't matter. But as long as you have a wonderful content and you're good to go. And that's what I tried the first video. And I never expect Hasna. The first video I tried, I show my face in the video. I reached about 50K viewers for that video. And I feel like unbelievable, guys, unbelievable. I feel like, people more concerned about the content, as what Prasanna mentioned, I feel like once I come up in the screen and I faced the audience directly, and I took the full responsibility to what I did. And I'm not blaming anybody. Okay, if you feature your friend and they say, hey, you're the one, you that messed up all the things. We don't want to do that. So I took the full responsibility, and I enhanced my skill to be a so-called mass commer. All right, I'm facing a lot of people, I think. So that would be a better answer to people who valuing the face so much. People worried about it. Yeah.
But kudos to Prasna for inspiring your lecturers. The student became the teacher in that moment. That's really cool. Wow. Without Prasna, we probably won't have Miss Kale's channel.
Yeah. Probably I won't show my face anymore.
So you guys, it takes a lot of confidence to actually put your face out there. So I respect you in that case. And you guys mentioned about your content being the most important thing, right? So what does your creative just look like? So how do you come up with the ideas for your videos and content?
Well, I love to listen from Prasna because she's going for the haunted places and everything. Prasna, I think you should share your journey about the creativity part, I guess.
Yes, please.
Okay. To create a content, it must be interesting. Then only the people will watch it. So I come up with an idea or a small plan. What kind of content is interesting, like in current, for the current generation or something. So most of people, I go with the content which haunted site, which like it's how to say, haunted site, mystery, those part of things, because those part of things, the current generation, they are very interested to listen about it. So I always think out of the box to create a good content to relate it to my theme.
Mhm. I find it really interesting because going to haunted location.
Yeah. Sometimes even I asked her, "Are you really went there? Are you really went alone? Can you tell me? I won't tell anybody. Can you just reveal me the truth?" And she said, "Miss, I went alone." And sometimes they have some technicians with her. Okay, one or two people with her. All right. And sometimes she took the challenge to want to go alone, especially at night. Crazy guys, I'm telling you. But she did that. Awesome.
No, it's really awesome because one, she puts herself in front of the camera. Another thing, she actually goes to a haunted location and does it all by herself. I don't know how you do it, honestly.
Yeah.
You deserve 100K more.
And talking
Thank
about
you so much.
yeah, so talking about the traveling vlogs and all that, Hasna, I'm telling you, there are a lot of traveling vlogs already. They're getting famous in YouTube and all that. So it is the biggest challenge for me as to start the traveling vlog and all that. So the one thing I did was, okay, I make my content creative. The one thing I did was, so as a mass commer, all right, okay, yeah, as I told you, it is a research exploration about something. We keep on explore something. So when I'm telling about a location, okay, I said, okay, this is a tower, and look at it, nice. It is not the content. Okay, when we're telling about the tower, we are telling about we recall about the history. Okay, we are referring on the we are referring to the people's perception about that, and how beautiful the place, architecture you can talk about. So it's all needs some research. Not everybody can do that, right? People and nowadays, people reading about something, it's a big question mark, is it? So we're reading on that and we explain and about. It's not only showing the picture through the picture. Explaining about it is one thing to make your content more creative and more interesting. Okay, and of course, again, that beside all this content and all that, another thing is about, as I mentioned early in the in the video, all right, although you have a wonderful concept, your concept is just nice, okay, but if you don't have the technical knowledge that we are learning it from the mass comm, like for example editing techniques, all right, where we have to attach the transitions, where we have to put the jump cut and everything. And after that, your audio. Okay, I believe that has Prasna's going for the haunted places. The audio is a big matter to her because the sounds and everything, it will make the people engage with the video. So audio part we have to concentrate on. All right, and then also the special characteristic where we learn about the animations and all that, and some what do you call it, CG work. Okay, content generator work and everything. We learn all this, so we apply all of them to make our content more impressive. Okay, so I think Prasna have to say about what about the editing and all that. Prasna, any idea on that? How you doing all your editing and stuff?
Okay. Editing, if okay. Sometimes I use iMovie if just a basic editing. If no means sometimes I use Premium Pro. Actually, I should thank to my lecturer, Miss Kalai, Miss Ellie, because of you guys' knowledge, I enhance my skills.
You guys actually ended up answering my next question, which is what kind of skills do you think are necessary for content creation? So yeah, like you said, editing skills and technical skills, uh, they're obviously very important, and you can't always learn these things on YouTube, or like you need that experience of going and getting that degree, learning it from your lecturers, obviously, because
Yes.
there's only so much that you can learn on your own. Yeah.
Actually, add on to
So
that. Add on to that, Asna. Like for example, you can learn through the YouTube or any other platform about a content creation, editing stuff and all that. But if see, mass communication is all about we are creating content for the audience. Am I right? And you're thinking from the audience perspective, and we want the people to enjoy. It is not about me. Yes, I'm doing something, but I want the people to enjoy my content. So you're thinking from the people third party's perception, isn't it? So when we want to create the content and we want the people to enjoy, and the people, if it's a comedy scene and we want the people to laugh, okay, so is it really funny? Is it really humorous? Is it really interesting? Somebody has to evaluate that. So when before after you're producing content and you're sending to someone, the third party, and we need somebody in between as an intermediate person to tell you that okay, this is the right way. Oh no, this is too much, and you have to reduce this. Hey, is this the funny thing? I don't feel it is. It is humorous at all. So there is the role of basically mass comm lecturer. They evaluate your work. You are a content creator and I'm there to evaluate your work. So I think this knowledge, and you can see this sincere advice you couldn't get in when you're learning it by own, isn't it? You need that guidance. All right, so the guidance and the evaluation on that, so it's all from the when you're learning mass communication, it is from the lecturers especially. All right, lecturers especially. All right, so I think it's all when being an expertise or something, yeah, you have to join their training and all that, you learn that stuff. But being a lecturer, okay, we are giving an instant reply on that, and we are correcting your mistakes and everything. So you couldn't get that outside, isn't it? When you're learning from YouTube or any other platforms. That's what I believe.
So, Prasna, how would you say that mass comm and Manipal and your lecturers helped you with this journey?
Okay, actually, Manipal, it's really helped me a lot. I have learned a lot of things from my lecturers. With their knowledge, I enhance my skills in how to handle the camera and the editing process. So I guess I have the best lecturers, Miss Kalai, Miss Eli, Tuan Haji. They really guide me a lot. Like it's really know how to handle camera, professionalism in handling camera and editing part, and then media ethics, media law. It's really important for like in current generation, current trend. It's really important to us. So I should thank to Manipal and those lecturers.
Definitely. Okay. So, in terms of like content, how do you maintain your consistency? Do you have like strategies, or what's your planning process when it comes to putting out content? Both of you. I think we'll start with Prashna.
Yeah, start.
Okay. Okay. It's really very important because we have to upload our video in the digital platform. We have to upload consistently. So if we have a long gap, people will forget our face.
Yeah.
They will start thinking, oh, this channel is no longer something like that. So we have to give a good content and we must upload it consistently. It's a strategy. It's called as a plan also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with Prashna's content, and that saying that in the consistency, okay, uploading the videos, okay, and then it shows that you are very responsible to your work, okay, and you're you're uploading 1 to 2 days and you found that the viewers are not good, and then you left your platform and you leave about 1 month and come back again, okay. So people feel that you're not you're not really serious about what what you're doing anyway. So yeah, it happens in any field. So they need your what do you say, your complete engagement, and you're committed to that, isn't it? So yeah, so to be successful in the digital platform, okay, the consistency is something really, really important. We need to keep on updating our content. All right, we need to come with some it depends like what content you are doing. We have to continuously uploading the video, and we have to like responding to the comments and feedback from the audience. Okay, it definitely will make you to drive you to a successful career path, I guess.
Definitely. That constant engagement is obviously necessary with your subscribers.
Mhm.
Okay, so how do you think your channel managed to grow so quickly? Like, what contributed to your success, especially like Prasnaa, because she has like almost 100K subscribers. So, why do you think your channel managed to grow so quickly?
Okay, first thing is I really put a lot of effort. So I really worked hard for it. Like I didn't I always put effort to create content, think out of the box, because I want to provide a content which really interesting to people to watch. So I always upload video consistently. This all makes, I guess, people to subscribe my channel and support me.
Definitely. I personally, because I watch YouTube like everyone else, you can feel the genuineness of a YouTuber, and I think that's what you have, because the genuineness is what makes people want to watch your content more. What about you, Miss Khaled? Because as far as your channel is also very, very popular.
No, I'm only having about now only 11K subscribers anyway. But I really, okay, I think within a few months, I think I feel the growth. And also, of course, I was always like, when I've started, I feel like the views and the subscribers are not, good. And am I not producing a good content or what? I have that, again, there's an angel called Prasna came in and said, no, miss, keep on uploading the videos, keep on doing the some stuff we have to do, Hasna. For example, when we are uploading, it is for the joinees here, I just want to share. When we upload a video, okay, you have to start with a catchy headline, number one. Okay, you have to start with the catchy headline, and number two, you have to create a thumbnail for your content, and just give a first impression about what we are going to say in this video, and people will be curious about it. Okay, what is this about? So I want to go and watch the video. And number three, we have a column called keywords in YouTube. So for example, whenever the people go and search in the Google, for example, haunted places in Penang, for example, so Hasna's video will appear first. And some other contents as well will appear first in the Google. So it is like a suggestion, we have to create that keywords in the YouTube. All right, so whenever the people go and search about it, okay, maybe haunted places in Penang, for example. So when we search about it, and again, there's a chance to your video come pop up in the screen. So people would have go and check your video as well. So all these are strategies that we are planning, all right, when we are, when creating the content and all that. I would say creating a good headlines and thumbnail and all that. It shows that how serious you are, and also it lead to more subscribers and more comments and positive thing and all that. And next, I think another thing, like I've started with what I love about, and I shared where I went and all that. And what after that, what happened? People started to like request, Prasna also know. People started to request, why don't you go to this place? Why you try this place? This will be awesome and all that. And I'm telling you, Asna, I'm having about minimum 100 comments telling about the places. I still haven't explored. And I have the list of it. And now, because of the pandemic situation, I couldn't go there. But I have the 100 requests from the people. I list down everything, And when I started to do something for people, and I'm going for the places they are suggested, okay, I think it definitely will make them happy, and they feel like, oh my God, this is the video that I want. Okay, and you know what? Again, I told you we are learning mass comm because it is a social service that we are entertaining people. It is something called social service in entertaining way.
Definitely.
Isn't it? So we want to impress the audience. So I think it definitely a chance. I think from Prasna's or Ojas channel or my channel, I think we are right after the technical aspect, we are doing something. We are just concerned about the preference of the people. I think it would be a chance to the channel grow.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And I like that you create that engagement with your subscribers by listening to them or going to the places where they want to go. I think it's really, and you mentioned like consistency and strategy. And in my Scarlett's case, I've noticed that you managed to upload videos even during the pandemic period.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you pre-filmed it. How what was that process like?
Okay, the one thing, Hasna, like, the pandemic situation, being a traveler and traveling to
Mhm.
places and all that, of course, you all will be stunned. Oh my God, what I'm going to do? Okay, I cannot travel. Hi, Saguntala, I can see you. Hi. So we are just stunned. We don't know what to do and all that. So I
Mhm.
was thinking about it. Okay, see, I have to maintain that consistency, and I want the people to keep on watching my videos. So what I did was, last time when I'm traveling to certain places, I couldn't explain about in detail or about a place, for example. So I took this opportunity and I'm telling my audience, okay, from this month onwards, I'm going to show you some temples and all that, and I'm going to share the history of the temple, and I'm going to share what is the uniqueness about the temple,
Mhm.
or the place, for example. Okay, so I took this opportunity to make a video, right, completely a strong description about something. So
Mhm.
that's how I'm surviving. I would like to hear from
Yeah,
Prasna.
Prasna,
Yeah.
please tell us.
Miss, same as you, Miss. Even during this pandemic time,
Mm-hmm.
it's really very hard for me to travel and shoot. So what I'm doing now is, like, I'm creating an interesting content like a game show, and then like storytelling about the unsolved case.
Mm.
So for this all, I no need to travel. So I
Oh,
follow SOP and doing these things.
so it's like the pandemic helped both of you come up with new ideas, basically,
Yes,
in
yes,
in a
true. I
way.
agree with that.
Oh, okay.
Actually, one thing, Hasna, like, people trying to value that frontliners like doctors, policemen, and all this department, we appreciate them and they are being our frontliner. So I always have a feeling that mass com people, media people also has to be considered as a frontliners, because the entire world got to know about COVID-19. What is COVID-19 is all about? It's through the media.
True.
All right. And also, once you got to know about COVID-19 and you want to know more, you want to learn more about what is that actually, what is the symptom, and what are the consequences actually. So when we want to learn about it, okay, we go and search in YouTube and we learn about it. Okay. So who's doing this? I feel like, we also have that, responsibility, being as a frontliner also, sharing what is, what's happening now, and what is needed to be shared to the people.
Mhm.
And now we all in the we all in the big adversity, we all at home and it's BKP and whatever so forth, and we are at home, and now we are taking the charge to entertaining the people.
Mhm.
Okay, so we can like tell, just call your child and ask it to, hey, can you sing a song for me, I want to get entertained. Just imagine the response from the kid. But being a mass comma, all right, anybody working in the media industry and all that, they keep on entertaining us and they're sharing what need to be shared. And I think they're also considered as a frontliner and they don't non-stop working, I guess.
Mhm. I definitely agree with that because uh, frontline is one we give give people the news about what's going on, but at the same time, because we've been trapped inside, we need our entertainment, and I think more people have been watching more YouTube. I know for a fact that I binge watch both your channels
Thank
because
you.
because you need that like entertainment value. So
Yeah, that's great.
in that case, like Moscom has that huge impact on society that we don't even realize that it does. People don't realize that it has that huge of an impact.
Agree.
So, leading to my next question, what do you think uh, kids or youngsters these days find so attractive about content creation on platforms like YouTube? Because similar to Prasna's channel, you have channels like BuzzFeed Unsolved or Exploring with Josh, where they go to haunted locations or they talk about unsolved mysteries. So, why do you think youngsters find this platform, YouTube, so entertaining or so attractive? Prasna?
Because YouTube is a platform where we can upload video freely. So that's the reason youngsters feel so attractive with those contents and those stuff.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you the freedom to express your creativity. And what about you, Miss Kalai?
I think one thing about as even yesterday, Prasna told me. I think this is the only platform which paying us for your content creation. Am I right, Prasna? Yeah, we are uploading the videos in other platform. Probably, yeah, we can get attention. People aware of you, and people appreciate your talents and all that. But when it's come to YouTube, or especially so-called digital broadcasting like YouTube and all that, so one thing, very interesting part is YouTube is paying you for your work. Okay, although we are saying that, oh, they're not paying for it, they're paying for the advertisement. Anyhow, okay, there is a chance to gain something. Okay, beside popularity, beside followers, you also can make some revenue on that. All right, revenue on that. I feel like one thing is about as what Prasna said, you have the freedom to prepare any content you want. Okay, some people just uploading videos of the just the eating sound. The eating sound, and they put the mic nearby and they eat whatever they can eat, they eat. It's a content, and some people preparing the video of eating ice, all the raw ice and all that. Okay, and some people are preparing content, something very very informational, like explaining about something, discussing about the content and all that, as what Prasna also did, like unsolved case and all that. Okay, she explaining that and all that. So yeah, so you have that freedom. Okay, what you are interesting about. Okay, what you are interested in. And I think Prasna has one gaming channel as well. Prasna, can you share on this, Prasna, the gaming channel?
Oh, okay. I just like, it's been like 4 months or 3 months something. I just opened a Ojas gaming channel. So because I love playing games,
Okay.
in this pandemic time, at least I can like manage both channels. So the gaming channel, now only I reach 1,000 subscribers, but I guess I upload like 3-4 videos only. So after this only I need to take care of the channel and like bring to the, like how I bring my Oja channel. So it's gonna happen like that.
Okay. So hopefully you will reach 100K or more on both channels, on the other channel as well.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This is a question that it's not scripted. I'm just curious. How did you guys come up with the name for your channel, especially personal? Like, does it have a meaning behind it?
Yeah, okay. Actually, when I decided to create a channel, so I was thinking what kind of name I should create. Then I think I should put Prasnaa channel, something like that. Then I feel like, okay, maybe I should put a name in Sanskrit. Then I was finding for the word, correct word for the channel name. In Oja is a Sanskrit word. The meaning is power. So I was like, okay, then maybe it's a first channel. It's just come up like that.
Damn, I did not know that. But the thing about your channel name is like, it feels very cool, very hipster. So that was like really attractive to me. I think your channel name plays a big part. What about you, Miss Kale? How did you come up with that?
Okay, I was like, people call me time. Okay, people call me me time. Okay, Tamil, of course, because my, my official language for my YouTube channel is Tamil, so I put the Tamil there. And me time is about, I'm a person who, having always loved to have my me time. Okay, me time. Okay, so my time alone. All right. So when I'm having a time alone, so what I'm doing? So I love to travel. Like for example, I'm a solo traveler. Sometimes when I calling my friends, okay, can we go somewhere? And if they don't follow me, it's okay. I'll take my bag and I go. Okay. So I just want to have my mean time. And when sometimes people asking me, Miss, are you alone there? You don't you feel boring or something? I say, this is my mean time. Okay, so that's why I feel like, why don't we just have the same name for my YouTube channel as well? Because it's all from I'm preparing the content from the places that I went, I enjoyed, to my subscribers. So I think I should have a name like, it's about me and time, so it's become me time for you. Yeah.
I think it's very catchy. It's simple, but it gets the point across. So, do you think your channel name or the layout of your YouTube channel matters a lot? Does it draw in more subscribers, more
uh,
viewers?
I think definitely, Asna, because as I told you earlier, when you're showing the responsibility that you're very committed to your work. Okay, it's starting from a simple assessment that you're getting in the universities, and also come to the your future in the online broadcasting or something. So we have to show the commitment. So when you're starting a channel, you should have a logo for it. You should have a name for it. Okay, I think, okay, you may wonder me, some of them started without nothing, miss, they only have the name and all that. Yeah, I agree with that, but now we have to think about the competition.
Mm-hmm.
So YouTube, it's a fast growing platform, and we have a lot of competitors. So if you want to be someone like, stand alone, and you want to show that I'm better than others, yeah, you have to come up with your the name especially. And okay, if name influence the audience, it's not the matter actually. I don't agree with that. But your the logo for your channel, okay, a corporate cover page, a cover for your channel,
Mm-hmm.
and style of presentation, it's all a matter. Definitely. Prashna, what do you think about this?
Yes, Miss, I agree with you. Like the style of presentation is very important, and the name and the like our own logo is really very important, because people will recognize us from that.
Yeah.
First time people are seeing our channel, they don't even know our channel's name and those stuff. But when they continue, when they keep watching our channel, so they will start remember the channel's name, like
Mm-hmm.
Me Time Tamil, Ojas Channel. So I guess it's important.
Definitely, it's very important, I'd say. Okay, so do you feel that this field, we spoke about this before about COVID and everything, but do you feel confident with in your future along this path, especially with COVID?
Yes, if you ask me, yes, I feel confident in this part. From this, I start great second channel also. Of course, YouTube is paying us, but
Mm-hmm.
then from that side, I'm doing it's like in from full of my heart.
Yeah.
I do what I like and what I love.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't mean it's a pandemic or not pandemic. I still going to do, and I'm very confident about it.
Mm.
Mhm.
I'd
Yeah.
say it's definitely important to do. But I really like that she said she does what she loves. So yeah, definitely. What about you, Miss Khalid?
No, nothing can stop you, Hasna, because you know what, all the, your the equipments with you, okay, all your equipments with you, the content in your mind, and you're preparing it. So, is it necessary to need to be outside? Why don't
Mm-hmm.
you just prepare content inside your house? But only thing you have to do is you need some research on something. Okay, yeah, because you know what, as I told you, when you're uploading something in an online platform, digital platform, as how you can get the reach, the fast growing, the reach and everything. At the same time, you are getting the critics as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if you want to face the critics, you have to do research on it, and you have a
Yeah,
proper answer for it. So what going
mm-hmm.
to stop you, Hasna, from preparing a content, whether you are inside the house or outside? Nothing can stop you, I guess. So I think for the long term also, okay, if it is continuous, I hope it is not, okay. If it is continuous, also we still can posting something, and we can sharing something very informational, and also we can share something entertaining to the people. Nothing can stop us, I guess.
Definitely.
Mhm.
And I feel so inspired right now because
Okay.
okay, so we've spoken about YouTube, but there's also the issue of YouTube censorship where they might try to control the content that their creators are trying to put. So when you create your videos, what kind of ethical guidelines do you follow, or do you think others should also follow if they plan on starting their own YouTube channel?
Okay, I'm an older person, so I'm following all the ethics and rules and regulation. Well, I think youngsters should answer this.
Miss, even I also following that, Miss.
Don't tell me that.
Okay, actually, it's really very important because nowadays people are thinking if we use vulgar words, we can reach to a 100K soon. We can reach to people very easily, but it's not about it. Like YouTube is a platform where from kids until adults are watching. So we should know what we are posting. We should know what we are our in our content, what kind of words we are using, how we are presenting, how we are wearing, and a lot of things. It's like we have to know what we are doing.
Definitely.
Actually, from the academic perspective, for example, like mass communication, okay, beside teaching you about about the technical aspect, content creation, and digital world and all that, we also like emphasizing on the so-called code of ethics and the laws, media law that you have to follow. So before you're leaving your institute, you should have all this, you should learn all this. Okay, don't create any content that you are not sure about the fact. Okay, you have to the content has to be fact, it to be rich with the facts. And also you have to don't defame anyone, don't create any slander or something. It is not a healthy situation, so we have to work on that. So I think it is emphasized to all the mass communication students to follow all this ethics. I think being a mass comm student, I think they definitely will learn this, the ethics and the law. We have, although they are unwritten, they are like, it is not sometimes they are unwritten, but as a mass commer, yes, we have to follow that. Yes, I think Prasnaa said something.
No, Miss, I agree with your statement.
Oh my God. See, Prasnaa is a good student. She agrees whatever I'm saying.
Very good student. It's necessary and she gets the point across.
All right.
Oh, definitely. And I really like the point that you mentioned where you don't cause unnecessary like drama or stuff like that, because I've noticed that in like the YouTube community where channels have like beef, that's what they call it. So beef with each other. So I think Masscom teaches you not to create that like toxic environment.
Exactly.
So yeah. Okay, so those are all the questions that I have for you guys today. We do have a few questions in the chat box. And if any of the participants, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the chat box, or you can just go ahead and unmute yourself and ask us anything. So let me go through the chat box questions. Okay, so one person has asked, this is for Krishna, do real ghosts appear in this world?
I think Kishwin Pillai, is it? Kishwin Pillai?
Yes, Kishwin Pillai.
Hi, Kishwin Pillai.
Hello,
Okay.
Kishwin.
If you ask me, it depends on people. If you believe there is a ghost, there is a ghost. If you believe there is no ghost, then there won't be a ghost. It depends on us.
I feel like Prasnaa, when she talks, she comes up with like these legendary quotes.
Yeah.
But this is me, I'm just curious, but have you ever seen like a real ghost or something spooky at any of the locations?
I didn't see anything, but I feel like some spooky things of in few places like Hesty House. Do you know Hesty House at Petaling Jaya? So
No.
you can search for it. Yeah, there is a big history for it. So when we went there, it's like once we enter in, we didn't see anything, but we feel like something like following behind us, or it's kind of, I don't know, kind of imagination or what, but we feel that
energy, that energy.
Yeah, that energy.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Prasnaa, can you show your right hand?
Right, Anna.
Right hand. Okay, left hand.
Why I miss?
Oh my God. No, there's no protection. Oh my God. Prasnaa, you're awesome, Prasnaa, I tell you.
Oh my God, if my mother knew that I was to haunted locations, that's it.
That
Kick me out. So your parents are okay with you like going to these haunted locations and stuff?
My parents are not happy with my content.
Uh-huh.
So for when I start doing, my mom was like, she is not happy at all. Once I back from the location, I have to wash my feet and a lot of procedure before I enter the home. Then after that, then she sees something in me. Like she realized that I have interest in this kind of content. Then she said, "Okay, it's okay, you do."
I think that I keep telling you, she keeps saying inspirational stuff, but I think a lot of us can learn from that. Like, even if the people around you don't support what you do right now, your dedication will make them believe in you. So, important takeaway from what she just said.
exactly. She's an inspiration, of course.
She's inspiration. Like, oh my
I guess such a big word.
God. From the name of your channel to you inspiring Miss Kale to what you just said right now, inspirational. You definitely deserve more than 100K. Okay, so we have another question from Joki Joki. We mentioned this in the session just now, but how do you handle bad or negative comments and haters?
Okay. Hi, Joki Joki, you there?
So have you guys like dealt with haters?
Okay. For me, although we are listening, release haters and negative comments and all that, but it will impact you so much, and it will create sometimes the whole day you cannot eat. The whole day you're thinking about it, and all it happens actually. So one thing for me, earlier I trying to reply them, and I trying to clarify something, and some of them they would have apologize. Okay, oh sorry, I misunderstood your content or something. Okay, some people they still still want to create the haters and still want to posting some abusive language comments and all that. Okay, one thing I will tell you guys, it is the you can apply this in your life. Ignore it. Okay, just go. I know, just life has to move on. Just ignore all this. Ignorance can be the better option, I would say. But if you have something, the person have a we can say valuable and relevant comment, rational comment. You have to think about it. What is your mistake? Being a mass comma, be a media person, you want to be constructive, and you want to learn something, improvising yourself. You have to ready to accept critics as well.
Definitely.
I'm talking about critics, not haters. Haters mean just ignore it. Joking. Okay.
That's definitely important advice. And I think that like content creators have guidelines. I think subscribers or viewers should also have certain ethical guidelines. There's no need to spread unnecessary hate towards another person, obviously. So the next question from Miss Angie Fu. How do you get popularity, and what are the efforts that you put in to get subscribers and make sure people will view and like your video portion? We've spoken about this, but if you guys want to elaborate, please go ahead.
Okay, Prasnaa, please.
If you ask me, our effort, like consistent of the video, we have to upload, and then always think out of the box. We have to be like it's like you have to be like yourself. So I can't copy Miss Kale. I can't copy the way Miss Kale presenting. So I have my own style. So we have, first thing is we have to be ourselves.
Yeah.
And then we must show our real talent. Like we have to put effort. We should never get lazy. Like don't okay, never mind. I got now only 2 days. Maybe next week I can post. We should never think like that. We should ready to do a new content. Keep doing. Then one day we can achieve.
Yes, exactly. Okay.
again with the inspiring one-liners. Okay, I've also included their. If anyone wants to check out both of their YouTube channels, I type their sent their YouTube channel links in the chat box. So if anyone is interested, I would really recommend that you check their channels out because it's interesting content. Once again, we're always on the lookout for something that's interesting. So this is not a question, but it's a compliment to both of you. Both of you by Kavi Arsan. Both of you are being a great inspiration to all of us in the mass comm field. Thanks for the informative sharing and good luck too.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Kavi Arsan is one of the mass comm student.
Mm.
Okay. He's my junior from university.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Kavi.
Thank you very much for that. And I think that brings our session for today to a close. We ended it on a high note with a compliment. Thank you very much.
Hasna, can we open to the floor? Is there any question before we wrap up?
Does anyone else have any other questions? Or please unmute yourself or type in the chat box anything that you want to say.
Yeah, you can unmute the mic also.
Yeah, please go ahead. It's fine. It's perfectly all right. We're not going to judge.
Yeah. We love to hear from you guys.
Mm-hmm. So we've gotten a few thank yous. Thank you for the session. And again, Ms. Angie Fu, thank you. Very interesting and inspiring talk. Can I invite you all for our youth development program? So,
for sure.
We will be happy to join.
We're happy to join. Yes. Ms. Angie, we're happy to join.
We're all trapped at home, so we might as well join and learn new things. So yeah. Mm-hmm. I think best of luck in your channel. Thank you for this session. I love this comment section. So positive.
All right.
Okay, so I think if that is all, wait, let me just take a screenshot because I want to remember this moment.
Yeah. So can we ask the participant also, please on their cameras so that we can have a screenshot?
If any of you guys are comfortable with it, please go ahead and yeah. Hello. And anyone else? Hi.
Hi. Oh, Shakuntala again. Hi, Dave.
So I will be closing the chat session. Okay. So there's, I think, okay. So which page you guys are on. So just keep smiling and keep posing. Hi, Miss Ellie. Hi, Shadevan. Okay. Everyone smile.
Oh, we have Ain.
Yep. Okay. So next page we go. Hello. We don't know which page you're on, so just keep smiling.
He's smiling, huh? Okay.
Okay, and I think we have 2 more pages. Keep smiling, people.
Oh my God.
And the last page. Okay, and we are done.
All right.
So much, everyone, for joining us today. Once again, I'm your host for today, Hasna, and we were joined by Ms. Kalevani and Prasnaa from their respective YouTube channels. I have put their YouTube channel links in the chat box, so please do go ahead and check them out. And thank you from us from Manipal Mass Communication. Thank you very much. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.
Have a great day too, Hasna. Thank you, everyone, for joining.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you so much.
I think the 3 of us can stay behind. Everyone else can leave.
All right.